Sometimes you see lipstick on other people and you make those same choices and realize they were a mistake. Moving on. Yes, there is a creepy monkey in my background. Hello. Hi Lovies, it's Sharie. It's been 150 years since I filmed a video, actually approximately 4 weeks. Oh my god. This is the longest break I've ever taken from YouTube. I've just been in a little bit of a slumpy funk, and especially when it comes to filming, I've just been feeling like I sit down in here and I do my makeup and I'm like, nothing. So I apologize for the delay. I have been reading all of your comments. I just haven't answered them because I'm a dick. But mostly because I don't know, I have no words. I just haven't been feeling it, and I can't come on and fake it. I just gotta be feeling it. But the beautiful bubblegum princess here on YouTube tagged me to do a video for eyeshadow junkies, and I was like, girl, get yourself in there, because if anyone has an eyeshadow junkie problem, it's you. So I will leave the link to her video down below, because of course if you don't already subscribe to her, what is wrong with you? Go right now. She's super sweet and has the best videos ever, and I just love her little face. Every time I see her on a video, I'm like, hello. So let's jump right up in this bitch. I can't say that on the internet. Yes, I can. So the first question is, favorite drugstore line for eyeshadow? And my choice is Milani. I actually don't buy a whole lot of drugstore eyeshadows. I mostly buy indie and indie loose pigments and stuff like that. But if I need a shadow from the drugstore, I go for Milani. I have a ton of these Milani gel powder eyeshadows. I have a whole bunch of these. I want to figure out how to depot them and put them into, put them all into like a Z palette or something like that, because it's really hard for me to, it's really challenging for me, Snapchat. It's really challenging for me to reach for these just because they're singles. So yeah. So I love these. These have pigmentation that is crazy. And you can find these sometimes at like TJ Maxx and stuff like that, super cheap. I mean, bananas. So pretty. This blue right here. Oh girl. This blue right here. See, I would use this way more if it wasn't in this single pot, but just look at that. Apologies if you hear roosters because it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and whiny dogs because we rescued 2 this weekend. So there's puppies all up in my business. The next question is, favorite eyeshadow primer? This one is boring. This is everybody's favorite eyeshadow primer. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I have super mega grease beast oily lids. And if I do not wear a primer, I will have creasy McCreasesons all day, every day. This is the only thing that keeps that at bay. You need the tiniest little teeny tiny. First ever eyeshadow purchase, and do you still use it? Okay, my first ever eyeshadow purchase, I do not still use. It was a CoverGirl. It was like a trio of CoverGirl colors, and it was like a pink and a white and a black. I think it was like a... You should make a smoky eye. I don't know. I didn't know anything about makeup then, so I would just put like the white all over and the pink all over, and then I would put black all over my lid. It was a hot mess. But that was the first purchase I ever made, was a CoverGirl trio shadow. No, I do not use it anymore because CoverGirl isn't cruelty free, and I moved on past high school years and my skills increased, and I realized that CoverGirl eyeshadows are pretty much shit. Nostalgia. Best drugstore eyeshadow dupe. I do not do dupes very well. Also, I don't really buy a lot of eyeshadows from the drugstore. I do know that there are a lot of these Bella Eye Milani, and yeah, great. And then Wet n Wild, all of there's like 100 dupes for other things like MAC shadows that are in Wet n Wild palettes and stuff like that. So you can look that up. I don't know about that life. Most underrated eyeshadow or eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna go with Wet n Wild. I think that because of the price point, a lot of people who don't really know about makeup will look at Wet n Wild in the drugstore and go, ugh, you know, like it's probably super crap, but it's really great. And they're this Comfort Zone palette, this is like one of their OG palettes. It's a great basic starter palette for if you're just getting into makeup, and I do believe that some of these are dupes for matte colors. I don't know them because I'm not cool, but I do believe that some of them are dupes, but they just have a nice color selection. I believe it's this one that's a dupe. Do they have names? Does Wet n Wild do names? No. Blue Weird Definer color. But they're pretty pigmented for a drugstore. I mean, that's gorgeous. Actually, I want to put that on my eye. I think on the YouTube community, Wet n Wild gets a lot of love, but I think in real life it doesn't. So I'm gonna say that Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes, underrated, but totally worth it. Favorite single eyeshadow, there is no way in any way that I could pick one. I have buckets and buckets of single pigmented shadows. There's no way I could pick just one. So all of them. Favorite cream eyeshadow. This is actually a cream shadow from Pumpkin and Poppy. This is in Divinely Happy, and I think this was from her Breakfast at Tiffany's collection. This color I think is still available, but I don't think the collection is. But it's just this creamy matte gray, and the reason that I love this so much is it's a great base, first of all, for other pigments, but it's also really pretty by itself. So like if I'm having a day where I just don't feel like makeup, but I want to look like my face got some color, I just put this on my lid and mascara. Bam, done. It's just really pretty. It's got a nice creamy texture. It's very pigmented. It's like dead girl skin. And you can sheer it out and make it lighter. So this is probably more what it looks like on my lid. I just shear it out so it's more like a taupe sort of color. I love this. It's really great. This next question is favorite neutral eyeshadow. I'm gonna have to go with Notoriously Morbid's Bringers of the First. Sorry guys, I haven't filmed in a while. My mouth doesn't want to work. It's a loose pigment, of course. Notoriously Morbid is one of my favorite companies. It's from their Slamy collection, which are all mattes. But it's just this beautiful neutral brownish color. You can sheer it out and make it light, or you can build it up. I love this as a crease, like a transition color. This is in almost every single Notoriously Morbid eyeshadow I do. This is in the crease. Favorite colored eyeshadow. Now, if we're talking pigments, I can't pick a favorite. There's just too many. But there's one color that when I'm going for like a matte neutrally look, I always use, and it's from the Kat Von D palette, and it's this red color that everything on here is backwards, so I don't know the name of, but it's this red burgundy matte. I just love it. It just gives like a depth to any like matte look that you're doing. It kind of makes my little dark heart sing. I love it. And the best eyeshadow palette ever. This was a hard choice because it's a tie for me between this and the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, but I'm gonna go with this. I use this one a lot more, especially when I travel. I don't know, when I travel, I just want like low maintenance, something I can just grab and go make a look, done. And this is just, it has everything I need in it, and it's just wonderful. So it's got all of your light colors for your lids, and then you can just do all sorts of shit with these colors. I just love this palette. It's amazing. This is the best palette I've ever purchased. Ever. Love you. So that was the Eyeshadow Junkie Tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will tag some beautiful ladies down below. I have missed your faces. Hopefully I'll be back into filming coming up soon, and I'll get back on my schedule and life will stop punching me right in the face. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday and a happy new year, and woo, it's 2016. I am old as the hills. Don't forget to tune in next time. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and that Periscope thing that I've never been on. But follow me there anyway.